Let's start by creating a server-side contact form in NextJS. Firstly, we define a React component named ContactPage, which will render our form. Inside this component, we include a function called handleSubmit, which will be triggered when the form is submitted. The handleSubmit function takes an event as its parameter. We prevent the default form submission behavior using event prevent default, ensuring that we handle the form submission using JavaScript. We then create a form data object, passing in the event's current target, which is the form element. Form data allows us to pair each form control's name with its value, which makes it super easy to collect the form data. Next, we convert the form data into a JSON string. We do this by creating an object from the form data entries and then stringify it, ready to be sent to our server-side API. To submit the form data to the server, we use the Fetch API. We're sending a POST request to our custom API route, API, contact. We set the content type header to application, JSON, and include the JSON stringified form data in the body of the request. Once the request is sent, we check the response. If the response OK property is true, it means that our form was successfully submitted, and we alert the user to this success. Using an alert, we provide immediate feedback to the user, informing them that the form has been successfully submitted. In case the response indicates a failure, we throw a new error with the message form submission failed. To handle it in the catch block. Any thrown errors are caught in the catch block, and we again use an alert to inform the user, this time of the issue that has occurred. Now, let's take a look at the server-side code. Here, we define the API route's handler function. This is where the server will process the form submission. In the handler function, we first check if the request method is POST. We're specifically targeting POST method because that's the method we use to submit form data. We extract name, email, and message from recBody, which is the JSON payload that our contact page component sent to this route. If handling the data was successful, the API route sends back a 200 OK response with a message indicating success. If something goes wrong during the form handling, we catch the error and respond with a 500 internal server error status code and an error message. If the request method is not POST, we need to inform the client which methods are allowed. We set the allow header to only POST in the response. Finally, we send a 405 method not allowed status code if a request with a method other than POST is received, ensuring our API route is only accessible via POST requests.